This is Zohar Pshat Day 358. We are on Daf Memal from Ralph in the Zohar Kodesh, and we're talking about the Heichalos which are in the Medorim. And the Tzitza Eres points out that these Heichalos are not the same Heichalos we had previously on Daf Lam Meches and Ralph, along description of various different Heichalos. These are separate. These are, as we said, in the Medorim. So they cholak ma acha is rucha dismana lishmos in the gerin. These guys, of course, the first mother was correspond to the gerin who megayer, and there is a heichal, which I guess is like a nerve center of some sort. Well, actually, you know what? The gerin and the megayer were not in the Medorim Kadmoah before. They were in the first heichal on page Lamed Ches. So I'm not sure why he necessarily says that they're not corresponding to Heichalos before. No, I don't know. I don't know necessarily that we have to accept the tzitzeres on that. Because look, he says there's a neshama which there's a malach here which is in charge of the neshamas legerin, these gairu. But I guess this one we can say because it's the name which is normally given to. Also to human beings. Rachmiel Shmei. His name is Rachmiel. And he takes them. He brings them to the radiance of the on high. And of course, the mother itself was a mother which there were really a lot of tempestuous and stormy ruchos. So evidently, this is a heichal is kind of like a station within the mother. Where this is not where the people, I guess, who are tempestuous and stormy, came to arrest, became gerim. So I don't know. It seems to be related to the Heichal and Daf Lamed Ches. And the Heichal Tinyana, Is Rucha Chada, there's a certain ruach there, and this we won't pronounce because it's not given as a human name normally. Hanin Kel. Shmei. The Ravu. This corresponds to the children, all the children who were not born. The low zachu by Amal and Mile Beraiso. I guess they were. I'm not sure they weren't born, but they were not capable of toiling in Torah. V'yukam Ilflin, and he's standing over them and teaching them. So that does correspond to the second heichal daf. Amachesim and base, I think, where it says that no, they were not there. In that Heichot in Yonah and Amachesim and base, there were over there were. Those are Sabi Sunim Marin Behai Alma. Those who went through all sorts of affliction in this world. In the Madura Tinyana, there were people who were who went off, were going off the derech. Not completely. Okay, so I don't know what the correspondence is, but here we have Heichal Tinyana that has this ruach, and there are all the neshamas which are not zoich in this world to learn properly, and they are taught. Heichal Lisra b'hai is ruach chada. There's a certain ruach, and again we can't pronounce it. Adrahin Kel is his shmei, is his name. V'yukayim nishmas inu dehadur b'tivta. This corresponds to people who did tshuva. But not complete. V'lo hadru, they didn't completely do tshuva. They hadru v'lo hadru. They kind of cut part way, which does correspond to kind of the third Mador, where had the apostles of Rishoim, and who were in Gehenna, and this too. And then we talk about. In other words, they were on Madrega to get into Gehenna. Right, they're on the level. So here too, they are in. So they did partial tshuva, not complete tshuva. But Adlo Hajabu, before they completed their tshuva, misu, they died. Even trotting little beganim. They're here. So here, straight out, they are distracted. In other words, they are placed in Gehenna, and the name itself of this Malchus in charge is to put them down there. Hadara, to put them down, I guess. And then afterwards, they're uplifted by that ruach is designated. He takes them. And they want to derive the pleasure from the radiance of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And they can't get full pleasure from evidently because although they are fixed, they did not fully comply with what they were supposed to do in this world. So they get it every so often, not completely. They're called Bnei Basar, I guess, because they retain their fleshiness. It says at regular intervals on Rosh Chodashim and Shabbos, whether the Shabbos is literal or it means Yom Tovim. So these people who did tshuva partially, they're getting the Gehenim, they're fixed and they're given opportunity, not complete opportunity because of the deficits they have, to come and to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Okay, those are the first three. The Chol Reviyah. Which was the place where tefillos were heard. It was completely illuminated with that Medorim. And here there's Rucha Gadri HaKel. There's a different girsa here, but it doesn't do us any good, the other girsa. Shmei, that's his name. This is what the people that Kiddush Hashem are, which I forget which Heichal they were on Daf Lamed Tes. I think they were in the fourth Heichal there. Yeah, so here they are also in the fourth Heichal as well. So there is some interaction between the Heichalos and these Heichalos, and clearly one can make correspondences between them. But here there's corresponds to the mother Revi as well. And I guess that the Tfilos and Iskabo, B'schus, all the people of Kedosh Elyon who were killed as the Sha'amin of Kiddush Hashem. And they are there. With this malach given charge, la'alon gupu for the malka, bringing him into the garment of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so to speak. In other words, they are a mantle of glory for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So the Tamon, and they remain there, which is obviously not a bad place to be. Ad yom the income until HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes revenge for their death. When that occurs, the Kosh Baruch Hu does the judging and the goyim, so then evidently they are uplifted somewhere else. But in the meantime, not a bad place to be. The place where the malach, all the tefillos pass through and come up to the Lomas Yonim, and evidently, as I said, it's in their schos. Okay, the Chol Chamisha is a long one, so of course we'll do that for a different time.